Hi, it's Hannah Studley from the MindBody Institute, and I want to share an insight with you I had when I was writing my book, Painless. So this book, it's a novel about a woman who has chronic pain for 25 years. It's not exactly my story, but it's kind of based on the experiences I had. And as I was writing it, I had this huge insight that, about the mind-body connection, in that our bodies are made of incredible wisdom. The wisdom to heal fractures and infections, a cut, a burn. We have the endocrine system and the immune system, and they're all working really amazingly well to keep us alive, to heal us, and to keep us functioning. And I had this insight that if this divine intelligence, whatever you want to call that, created us with this amazing ability to heal our bodies, wouldn't it have created us with the same ability to heal our minds? Well, it did, right? Who knew, right? I certainly didn't for a very long time, which is why I spent a lot of time doing expressive writing and yoga and Pilates and meditation and affirmations and on and on and on. The Enneagram, the Course in Miracles, all these things to try and fix and control my thinking. I got really good at what I call thought hygiene, keeping my thinking really positive and free of negative thinking that was going to help. But really, it was, looking back now, it was really keeping me in a lot of chronic pain and IBS and allergies and all kinds of things. So what I saw was that the mind, and I'm going to use an analogy here, it kind of has the equivalent of like a self-cleaning oven, right? So imagine you had an oven, and for a long time you put the rubber gloves on and you got the horrible chemicals out and you're scrubbing it and cleaning it as often as you can. And then you find out that you just have to flick a switch and it cleans itself. Well, obviously it's an analogy, but the mind has a similar healing system. And when I say healing, I don't mean there's anything wrong with my mind, but like a clear cleaning system. So we can all get caught up in our thinking. Sometimes it's just a casual bit of, worry about something. And so for some of us, it's like obsessive and we're ruminating and there's intrusive thoughts and all kinds of situations where it becomes very oppressive. And that's when I was using all these tools and techniques to kind of control, reframe, trying to make that thinking more tolerable or at least blot it out. And what I discovered is that if you just leave it alone, it settles by itself. That's the self-cleaning mechanism. Because when I was trying to fix my thinking with the writing and the meditations, it was like I was saying there's something wrong here and it needs to be fixed or changed. And then when I saw that was actually an illusion, there was actually nothing wrong with my thinking, I just was listening to it too much, I was spending too much focus on it. It was actually passing through, and like a stray cat that, a stray cat, if you don't feed it, it will go away. And my mind got quieter, and so my body got quieter. My body didn't need to scream at me anymore to get my attention because I wasn't up in my head all the time with this obsessive thinking. I saw it for what it was. It was just some like yucky stuff going through my mind, and I didn't have to listen to it. It wasn't me, and it didn't mean anything unless I thought it did. So that's how it works, and that's freed me now from anxiety, any depression, any ruminating thoughts, and a lot of physical pain because my mind went quiet, my body went quiet. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or what I suggest is you get curious and experiment. Don't believe me, try it out for yourself and let me know how that goes, okay? Have a great night and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.